Have you noticed your energy dropping faster than it used to? Maybe stairs feel a little harder, or getting up from a chair takes more effort than before. If so, you are not alone. After 60, the body naturally changes. Muscle can gradually decline, appetite may shrink, and meals that once felt fine may no longer give you the same steady energy. The good news is that simple food choices may help support strength, stamina, and everyday independence. This is not about expensive powders, strict diets, or miracle foods. It is about practical, senior-friendly options you can actually keep in your kitchen and enjoy. When meals include enough protein, fiber, healthy fats, and fluids, they may help support better energy and muscle maintenance over time. In this video, we will walk through easy foods that can make a real difference, plus simple steps to make them work in everyday life. Start small, stay consistent, and remember this: it is never too late to nourish your body better. Let us begin with the first food that deserves a place on your plate. First up is eggs. Eggs are one of the easiest and most affordable foods for supporting strength after 60. They provide high-quality protein, which is important because protein helps support muscle maintenance as we age. And unlike foods that take a lot of chewing or preparation, eggs are soft, quick, and flexible. You can boil them ahead of time, scramble them in minutes, or make an omelet with a little spinach or cheese. If your morning appetite is low, even 1 or 2 eggs with toast may be an easy way to start the day with more nourishment. That matters because many older adults eat too little protein at breakfast and then try to make up for it later. Eggs also work beyond breakfast. Add chopped eggs to a salad, pair them with soup, or have them with roasted vegetables for a light dinner. The goal is not perfection. It is making strength-supporting foods simple enough to enjoy regularly. If you want an easy win this week, keeping eggs on hand is a smart place to start. Number 2 is Greek yogurt. This is a great option for days when cooking feels like too much work or your appetite is lower than usual. Greek yogurt is rich in protein, easy to eat, and can be turned into a quick meal or snack in less than a minute. One of the best things about Greek yogurt is how adaptable it is. You can add berries, sliced banana, oats, nuts, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. If you prefer savory foods, try plain Greek yogurt with cucumber or a little olive oil and herbs. It is simple, filling, and gentle for many people. For older adults, foods like this can be especially helpful because they do not require much prep or chewing. That makes it easier to actually eat enough during the day. And when you are trying to support energy and strength, consistency matters more than complexity. If your fridge has room for one easy staple this week, Greek yogurt is a smart choice. It may help you add protein without making meals feel heavy or overwhelming. Number 3 is beans and lentils. These foods are often overlooked, but they can be incredibly helpful for healthy aging. They provide plant protein, fiber, and important nutrients, all in one affordable package. If you want to support your body without spending a lot, this is one of the best places to start. Beans and lentils are also very versatile. You can stir lentils into soup, add black beans to a salad, toss chickpeas into a rice bowl, or mash white beans onto toast with olive oil and seasoning. If chewing meat is difficult, beans can be a softer and easier option. Fiber matters too. It may help support fullness and digestive comfort, which can be useful if your eating habits have become more irregular. And because beans are so easy to keep in the pantry, they make healthy eating easier, even on busy or tired days. If you're trying to build better meals after 60, do not ignore the humble can of beans. It may be one of the simplest upgrades you can make to your kitchen and your routine. Number 4 is salmon and other oily fish. Foods like salmon, sardines, trout, and mackerel provide protein, along with healthy fats that are linked to heart and brain health. For adults over 60, that combination can make fish an excellent choice for supporting an active lifestyle. Fresh fish is wonderful, but it does not have to be fancy. Canned salmon or sardines can be very practical, especially if you want something shelf-stable and easy to prepare. You can mix canned salmon into a salad, make a simple sandwich, or serve it with crackers and sliced tomatoes for a no-fuss meal. Protein helps support muscle, while healthy fats can help round out a balanced eating pattern. And for many people, fish feels lighter than heavier meat dishes, which can make it easier to enjoy regularly. If fish has not been a big part of your routine, start simple. Even adding it once or twice a week may help improve the quality of your meals. Easy, nourishing, and practical, oily fish deserves a spot on this list.
Number 5 is milk, cottage cheese, or fortified soy milk. These are easy foods that can quietly add more nourishment to your day without much effort. They can provide protein along with other nutrients that support healthy aging, and they fit into meals and snacks very easily. Cottage cheese is especially useful because it is soft, high in protein, and works with both sweet and savory flavors. Try it with fruit, tomatoes, or a little black pepper. Milk can be added to oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or enjoyed alongside a meal. And if dairy does not agree with you, fortified soy milk can be a helpful alternative. One reason these foods matter is convenience. When energy is low, simple choices often win. You are much more likely to nourish your body when the food is already ready to use. That is why keeping 1 or 2 of these items in the fridge can be so helpful. Small additions count. A glass of milk, a scoop of cottage cheese, or soy milk in a smoothie may seem minor, but over time, those simple habits can support better daily nutrition. Number 6 is oats. Oats may not be famous for protein, but they are excellent for supporting steady energy. They provide fiber and can help you feel full longer, which is especially useful if your energy tends to dip between meals, or you often reach for something sweet and then feel hungry again soon after. A bowl of oatmeal can become much more powerful when you build it well. Add Greek yogurt, milk, nut butter, seeds, or fruit to make it more balanced and satisfying. This turns a simple breakfast into one that may help support steadier energy through the morning. Oats are also gentle, affordable, and easy to prepare. If chewing is an issue or you prefer softer foods, they can be a very comfortable option. Overnight oats can make mornings even easier since everything is ready in the fridge. Sometimes feeling better is not about finding something dramatic. It is about avoiding the foods that leave you tired an hour later and choosing ones that nourish you more steadily. That is exactly where oats can shine.
Number 7 is berries and bananas. Fruit is one of the easiest ways to add color, hydration, and natural energy to your day. It provides carbohydrates that help fuel the body, along with vitamins and plant compounds linked to overall wellness. Berries are especially helpful because they pair so well with other nourishing foods. Add them to yogurt, oatmeal, or cottage cheese for a quick meal that feels fresh and satisfying. Bananas are perfect when you need something gentle, portable, and easy to eat. They work well on their own or with peanut butter for a more filling snack. For many older adults, fruit can be useful when appetite is low. It often feels lighter than a full meal, but it still gives the body something helpful. That can make a difference on days when eating feels like a chore. If you have been skipping snacks or going too long without food, fruit is a simple place to begin. It is not complicated, it does not require much prep, and it may help keep your energy from dropping too low between meals.
Number 8 is leafy greens. Foods like spinach, kale, and mixed greens provide vitamins and minerals that support overall wellness. You do not need giant salads every day to benefit. In fact, one of the easiest ways to use greens is in small amounts that blend into meals you already enjoy. A handful of spinach can go into scrambled eggs, soup, pasta, or a smoothie. Kale can be added to beans or sautéed with garlic as a side dish. Even small additions can help improve the quality of a meal without making it harder to prepare or eat. This matters because healthy eating after 60 should feel manageable, not exhausting. When people imagine nutrition changes as huge and complicated, they often give up before they begin. But adding a little green here and there is realistic and sustainable. Think of leafy greens as quiet helpers. They may not be the most exciting item on the plate, but they support a stronger overall pattern. And when it comes to healthy aging, that pattern matters much more than chasing perfection.
Number 9 is nuts, seeds, and nut butter. These foods are small, but they pack a lot into each bite. They provide healthy fats, some protein, and satisfying texture, which can be especially useful if you are eating smaller portions but still want meals and snacks to feel nourishing. A spoonful of peanut butter on toast, almonds with fruit, chia seeds in yogurt, or walnuts on oatmeal can make a simple snack much more satisfying. Because these foods are calorie-dense, they can be helpful for older adults who struggle to eat enough overall. They are also easy to store and easy to add. No big recipe is required.
Just a small handful or spoonful can help round out a meal. If chewing whole nuts is difficult, nut butters or ground seeds may be easier options. This is a good reminder that healthy eating is not always about eating more food. Sometimes it is about making the food you already eat work harder for you. Nuts and seeds do that very well, and they deserve a place in a strength-supporting kitchen.
Number 10 is fluids and water-rich foods. Sometimes low energy is not only about food. It can also be linked to not drinking enough. Mild dehydration may leave you feeling tired, weak, or mentally foggy, and many older adults simply do not feel thirst as strongly as they once did. That is why hydration deserves a place in this conversation. Water is important, of course, but so are milk, herbal tea, soups, yogurt, and fruits like berries or melon. These all help contribute to daily fluid intake. A simple strategy is to pair fluids with routines you already have. Drink a glass of water with every meal. Keep a cup nearby when watching television, or sip herbal tea in the evening. Small habits often work better than trying to remember all at once. If you have been feeling sluggish lately, do not overlook this basic step. Sometimes the body needs more hydration just as much as it needs better meals. It is simple, overlooked, and often surprisingly helpful for supporting steady daily energy.
Now that we have covered the foods, let us talk about the simple steps that make them more effective. Step 1 is to include a source of protein at each meal. This may be one of the most useful habits for supporting strength after 60. Protein can come from eggs, Greek yogurt, beans, fish, chicken, cottage cheese, tofu, milk, or fortified soy foods. It does not have to be a huge portion. The important part is spreading it through the day, instead of saving most of it for dinner. Why does that matter? Because the body may respond better when it gets regular support, rather than one large serving late in the day. Breakfast and lunch count too. Even a simple breakfast with eggs or yogurt may help you feel more steady and nourished. If you change nothing else after this video, start here. Ask yourself one question at each meal. Where is my protein? That one habit may make your meals more supportive of muscle maintenance and more satisfying overall. Simple, repeatable, and realistic, this is a strong first step.
Step 2 is simple but powerful. Do not skip breakfast if your energy has been low. After a full night without food, your body may do better when the morning starts with something balanced and nourishing. Waiting too long to eat can leave some people feeling weak, shaky, or extra tired later on. Breakfast does not need to be large or complicated. It can be eggs with toast, oatmeal with yogurt, cottage cheese with fruit, or a smoothie with milk and banana. The goal is not a perfect breakfast. The goal is giving your body something useful early in the day. This can be especially important if you tend to eat lightly overall. Skipping breakfast may make it harder to meet your needs by the end of the day, especially when appetite is not very strong. If mornings are rushed or you are not hungry right away, think small. Even half a banana with yogurt or a piece of toast with peanut butter is a start. Often, a simple morning habit can set the tone for better energy and steadier eating all day long. Step 3 is to make snacks work for you. A snack should do more than simply fill time between meals. It can help you add protein, healthy fats, fiber, and steady energy in a very manageable way. This is especially useful if large meals feel too heavy or your appetite comes and goes. The best snacks are simple combinations. Try fruit with nut butter, Greek yogurt with berries, cheese with whole grain crackers, a boiled egg with half a banana, or cottage cheese with sliced tomatoes. These choices are easy, but they do more than chips or cookies when it comes to supporting your body. For many older adults, small meals and smart snacks may be easier than trying to force 3 big meals a day. That is not a failure. It is just a practical approach. If you often get tired in the afternoon or go many hours without eating, start by upgrading one snack. Something small but nourishing may help support steadier energy and make it easier to eat enough across the day without feeling overwhelmed. Step 4 is one of the most practical habits of all. Keep good foods ready and visible. Healthy eating often has less to do with willpower and more to do with convenience.
When nourishing options are easy to see and easy to grab, you are far more likely to eat them. That can mean keeping washed fruit on the counter, boiled eggs in the fridge, yogurt near the front shelf, and canned beans or fish where you can spot them quickly. If the healthy choice is hidden behind leftovers, buried in the pantry, or requires too much preparation, it is easy to skip. This step matters even more on tired days, when cooking feels difficult or motivation is low. Those are the moments when your environment shapes your choices the most. Try setting up your kitchen to make better eating almost automatic. Think simple, not fancy. A few visible, easy options can make a big difference over time. Sometimes the smartest nutrition strategy is not learning more. It is making the good choice the easy choice. Step 5 is to make sure you are eating enough overall. This is something many adults over 60 overlook. Appetite can decrease with age, especially if you live alone, eat at irregular times, or simply do not feel very hungry. But regularly eating too little may leave you feeling weaker, lower in energy, and less steady over time. This does not mean forcing large meals. It means noticing whether your body is getting enough nourishment across the day. If full meals feel difficult, try smaller meals more often. A yogurt in the morning, soup and toast at lunch, salmon and vegetables at dinner, and a good snack in between can work very well. Some people assume eating less is always healthier, but that is not always true, especially when strength and energy are the goals. The body still needs fuel. If you have felt more tired, weaker, or less interested in food lately, this may be an important place to look. Gentle, regular nourishment may help support better daily function and a stronger feeling overall. Step 6 is to pair better eating with light movement. Food helps support strength, but the body also responds to being used. Even gentle activity may help your muscles make better use of the nourishment you are giving them. This does not mean you need a gym membership or intense workouts. A short walk, standing up from a chair several times, light resistance bands, or simple chair exercises can all be useful. The goal is to choose movement that feels safe, realistic, and repeatable. When good food and light activity work together, they may help support strength, balance, and energy more effectively than either one alone. That is why even small movement habits are worth respecting. If exercise has felt intimidating, think smaller. A few minutes still counts. One walk still counts. One set of chair stands still counts. Better health after 60 is often built through modest actions done consistently. Nourish your body, move it gently, and let those small efforts add up over time.
Here is the main takeaway. If you want more energy and strength after 60, you do not need a perfect diet, expensive supplements, or a complete lifestyle overhaul. What may help most is choosing simple, nourishing foods more often and building a few repeatable habits around them. Eggs, Greek yogurt, beans, fish, milk or soy milk, oats, fruit, leafy greens, nuts, and fluids can all support a stronger daily routine. Then, by adding protein to each meal, not skipping breakfast, improving snacks, keeping foods ready, eating enough, and pairing meals with light movement, you create a lifestyle that works with your body instead of against it. The best part is that you do not have to change everything today. Pick just 2 changes this week. Maybe add protein to breakfast. Maybe keep yogurt and fruit ready for a snack. Maybe drink a glass of water with every meal. Small steps count. They are often the ones that last. And when they last, they can lead to meaningful improvements in how you feel day to day. If this helped you, subscribe to AgeStrong and share in the comments which food you will add first.